for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals. Here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Rams taking the field and leading the way. The man from Cal, the former #1 overall pick, Jared Goff.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23.
Out of the gun. Goff going up top. Got his man. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 30. First down.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick. Thus, inaccurate, incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And he'll go right back to Green, but this time it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Goff throwing again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. This is caught. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now it's Goff. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown.
Tyler Higbee. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Harris to return it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 32-yard line. 36 yards on the play. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
And now they will throw it with Burrow. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. The numbers on the receiving end for Boyd last time out. 6 catches, 91 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Burrow will throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
His pass caught at the 4. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Ricky Seals-Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now a dump off here complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Now Goff. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. The numbers a week ago for Kupp: 8 catches, a trip to the end zone to go along with 118 yards.
And he's number 6 in the league in receiving yards, and he plays for his team first. But he also, in the back of his mind, he's thinking, if I get into the top 5, that might affect his bonus in his contract.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here with Akers. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Akers, the ball carrier.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They'll run for it with Akers going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. Though certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
Mixon with a first down carry. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run here with Mixon, running right through him. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
49-yard line.
Mixon. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. Mixon hit, and the ball is out. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Green once again the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
To throw is Goff. On the right side, caught by Green. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 15 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I really don't know where to go with this one. He caught the pass, but in the opposite direction towards his own end zone. That's not one you get every game.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Joe Mixon.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
On the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
At their own 40.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Back to throw, Goff. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Gone. Green with a catch left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
29 yards. First down, Rams.
Now Goff on first down. On the crossing route, complete. It's Green. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Van Jefferson was the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Van Jefferson.
Van Jefferson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Extra point good by Catanzaro. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Harris to return it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Aaron Donald has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's brought down at the 31. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. They'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he coughed it up. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Okafor on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
He's brought down.
He's brought down by Terrell Burgess.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Again, it's Mixon. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. With that run, double check my math, yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Burrow on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and
they'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now it's Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here are the Rams to take over. They're leading right now and on the heels of that victory last week against Arizona. First and 10 as they start this drive. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And a Rams First down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Second and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards there. First down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And caught. Right side. Green.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. They'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving them with a 2nd and 12.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
From the red zone now, Goff. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Working with his 2nd and 4. Goff throwing again. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. To the air again, Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Green once again the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing again is Goff. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead. So 2nd and goal there from the 1. They go to the air.
And the perfect down to throw the football in this sequence. 2nd down is always kind of the, do they throw it, do they run it? They worked it out to perfection on that one by throwing it into the end zone.
And he's got it up and through. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got a man open, it's Ross. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely, great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. That catch good for only a couple. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 8. at the Rams' 32-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. Open man is Ross, complete. Now this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. They'll run on first down. Mixon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Joe Mixon.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
12-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Now it's Burrow. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
the 19-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
First down.
Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. Going up top for Kupp. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Goff. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it through an opening, and there he goes. The 20. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a one-score game. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Alex Okafor in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
Rohrwasser's kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
From the contact. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's gone. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Yards. First down, Rams.
Now Goff. Going up top for Kupp. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a run with Akers.
Cam Akers.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
On for the field goal, a 33-yard attempt.
Splits the uprights on the chip shot, and the Rams have won the game.
21.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for L.A., the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.